Alright, well, we have two more files to read over here that are new and we haven't read before. One of them is of the bodyguard, of Soul's bodyguard. Apparently his name and age are unknown, they are secret to us. They are a mystery. May 25th, Soul's bodyguard, he likes boobs. In erotic novels, he likes boing boinks. Makes sense, we clearly established that last time when we tried to distract him, use our tactics to distract him by just pointing at the ground and say, "Hey, look, there's porn over there." And he's like, "What?" Nothing else worked out. Nothing else worked except for that. And he dislikes males, testosterone, hobbies, swimsuit magazines, skills, self-defense. He's one of Soul's many bodyguards. Even though they look alike, they are not clones. They all wear face masks to hide their identity. Okay. And we have the nurse over here. Well, we do know her name, Hanayo Nasu, age 24, April 27th. She's a nurse. She likes candles, okay, she likes rodeos. That's nice. I don't know about the candles and the ropes thing. Just saying. She dislikes jocks, queen bees, hobbies, theater, skills, can shave really fast. Okay, she's a member of a small group of actors, nurses. She practices hard, even though she has yet to land a leading role. Oh, okay. So she's working to be an actress as well, huh? That's nice. But okay. Are you feeling better, Mizuki? How are you doing?
I told you I'm fine. So annoying.
I annoyed you already, huh?
The pressure is annoying.
What pressure?
Force over area measured in pascals, dummy.
Oh. She knows some science upon this.
I see she is back to her usual self. Her attitude is within normal parameters.
I think I liked her better when she was silent.
Alright, that's it. Alright. Well, are you hungry?
I'm fine now. But I didn't forget your promise.
I promise?
Promise.
Stu, you said you'd take me.
So you heard that, huh?
Indeed.
Aphonia only affects speech. Her hearing should still be intact.
Sure, Mizuki. When we're all done here.
Yes, indeedy, sweetie.
Anyway, I get the story. Mizuki witnessed a suspicious person at the scene, but she didn't get a good look at them.
Maybe there's something at the scene we missed. Date, could you return to the scene of the crime?
Alright, fine.
There might be more to Bloom Park than we first thought.
Alright, that's... Well, are we gonna do that like right now, or... She's doing fine. She's got that gloomy look in her eyes, though. I sympathize with her. But that's nice, she saw her mother. Well, she saw what no kid should ever have to see. It'll take a while for her to get back to normal. But, okay. I guess we're going to Bloom Park like right now. Me personally, I would have taken her to eat some stew like right now. Like right now, and not go to Bloom Park. We could have done that like tomorrow morning, but okay. Saturday, 8:13 p.m. Oh, okay, she's coming with us as well. When I return to the scene, I brought Mizuki with me. Okay, so in which case we could go and have some stew after this. I saw a suspicious figure in Somnium, but I couldn't be sure of its exact location. I brought Mizuki along to help pin it down.
Somewhere around here, right?
Yep.
Do you remember anything?
Yeah, I do.
What do you remember?
I went to this amusement park when I was little. I was 4.
Yeah, we know.
I remember it so clearly. This is where I saw my mom and dad smile. I had so many happy memories here. The only happy memories I really have are from here.
The only happy memories?
Memories of my family are so bright and colorful. But now, this is where Mom...
Alright, Mizuki, just don't think about it too much right now, please. Are you cold?
What do you care? You never cared about me, ever. And I liked it that way. I don't want you getting close to me.
So I'm having my doubts about that one.
You think I like you now because I hugged you after the sink? Did you think, aw, how sweet, she likes me? Don't get it twisted. I only hugged you because you were standing right in front of me.
Right.
Could have been anything. Could have been a pole or a cactus. In fact, I wish it were a cactus. So stop worrying about me, okay?
So she says.
Alright, sweetie. We got that.
Nothing. Just wondering where this goes.
I'm wondering about that as well. Mizuki's looking into the bush. Or maybe behind it? Well, there was another thing that we could ask her, but... Okay, I guess so. Which means we're gonna have to see about that patch of grass over there. A bench. There's definitely a bench and some skewered horses. Again, whose idea was it to design this place like this? Like skewered horses? Are you kidding me? Here's the horse turned upside down. It looks like a sad overturned insect. What kind of sick job did these people do here? Kabasaki District buildings are in the distance. Alright, let's...
Aiba, what's past here?
This leads to the subway.
The subway?
It has of course closed down. It is no longer in service. This is due to the explosion at the chemical plant that occurred years ago. The surrounding district of Kawasaki was contaminated and declared off limits. Bloom Park closed for the same reason, as did all commerce and industry in Kawasaki. This means the railroads and public transportation to and from this area were shut down as well.
The subway. Aiba, does the entire track run underground?
No. The track leading northward from Bloom Park eventually rises to ground level.
At a railroad crossing?
Yeah, I can see it.
Correct.
Then the tracks must cross a surface street at some point.
Correct.
A railroad crossing. Railroad crossing.
Aiba, do me a favor. Can you see if any cars were driving on that surface street last night?
Searching.
Hey, you've been quiet for a long time. Are you okay?
I'm just thinking.
I've got something. I picked up a single vehicle traversing that street last night.
Oh, let's see.
A black SUV. I ran the plate through the vehicle registration database to find the owner.
Who was it?
Shoko Nadami's ex-husband and Mizuki's father.
And we couldn't have figured that out, like, last times? I mean, I guess so. The police didn't think about checking the railroad and, you know... We didn't know that Mizuki saw a particular someone over here that ran for over here, but I guess now we know.
Renju Okiura.
Alright, let's go!
So let me get this straight. You think that Daddy drove his car on the tracks through the tunnel, stopped at the closed down station and carried Mom's body to the park?
I can't prove it was Renju. There's a chance someone else was driving the car.
Well, it definitely wouldn't be inmate 89 at this point. Now he's still in prison. Who that someone else could be? Well, I have a theory.
Yeah.
But, in any case, I know that the suspect must have used the subway tracks. That explains why there were no cars parked near the scene. Using that subway station, he could take the body right to the merry-go-round without being caught on camera.
Daddy didn't do it.
I am not so certain.
Either way, I have to talk to Renju.
Yeah, but you know it, Aiba. She... Understandably, she isn't the null over here, sadly.
And you can help me find him.
This is definitely gonna be hard on her, that's for sure. Hey, Mizu. You look like you want to say something.
I don't want to say anything. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to anyone who thinks my daddy is a killer.
Look, I don't want to believe it either. I've known him for more than 5 years now. He's like family to me.
I never want to put cuffs on him. I would never want Mizuki to see that. Anyway, Renju just isn't the kind of guy who would commit a crime like this. It could mean that either he really did it, and we do know him 100%, or rather, Date didn't know him 100%, or he is in some really fucked up shit right now. He is trapped in between a rock and a hard place over here, and he has to do this stuff. Even if it means killing Shoko, and eventually whoever he has in who has in store to talk to, and eventually kill as well. When was the last time you saw your dad?
I think about a week ago.
A week ago?
When I went to hang out at Lemniscape.
Did you notice anything different about him?
Nothing really. He was the same as usual.
And he didn't come to see you in the hospital, did he?
No.
Not even for his own daughter.
Jesus.
That is very unusual.
Well, it's more than likely that this whole fucked up situation with Renju started like way before Shoko's death, before discovering Shoko's body. So I guess so.
I don't remember. It was a while ago. What about you?
What about me?
You tried calling him.
We tried to call him like several times till now.
I did. I called earlier, and I tried a few times last night.
And he didn't pick up?
Nope.
No.
Sadly.
Hey, Mizuki, tell me again. That person you saw at the merry-go-round.
No, it wasn't Daddy. I know it wasn't.
You're sure?
Well, I don't know.
It could either be Renju or Pewter, or somebody else that we don't know of.
Mizuki, Renju sent you that Nile message, didn't he?
There could be a fourth person, or a fifth, or a sixth. We won't know until later.
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology. Got some help from them.
Bad personality?
There was a message sent at 8:05 last night. Does it sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
Yeah, that was it. It was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so...
So you kept quiet.
Yeah. My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever. That he was counting on me? I had to go.
But you invited Ota along.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki district.
Which, may I remind you, Mizuki, he just basically abandoned you. He ran away like a coward and left you alone there. Let me remind you of that, Mizuki. Just saying, maybe you should be angry at Ota as well.
There are a number of homeless individuals in a high crime rate there. Mizuki must have been worried about going alone.
About the now message.
But it couldn't be him.
Why not?
Daddy couldn't have sent the message. Someone else must have used his phone.
That very well could be possible.
And his car. Daddy wasn't driving the car either. Somebody else did it. The killer did it, not Daddy.
The only evidence we have so far leads to one conclusion. The cell phone and the car were both operated by Renju Okiura.
I mean, knowing the other timeline... Oh?
Date, incoming call from the boss.
Connected.
Hey, I just got the report from Iva. Renju is a suspect?
He's definitely suspicious.
I mean, we know from the other timeline, we got a confirmation from Pewter that he's in cahoots with inmate 89 and Renju. they're trying to do something, so... I mean, Mizuki's possibility is, well, it's still possible. Could be that the phone was operated by somebody else, but Renju is still up on this.
I agree. I think he's our #1 suspect. He's been acting strange since last night. He didn't come see Mizuki in the hospital, won't pick up his phone, and he vanishes after questioning. He doesn't have an alibi for the time of the murder either.
It doesn't?
Nope.
No, not one we can corroborate.
Alright, boss. Oh, we can talk to you as well about Renju's alibi.
Shoko's time of death was estimated to be about 5 p.m. yesterday. Renju claims that he was at home alone at the time. But that means no one can back up his story.
Why did you release him?
So Renju was questioned at a local station?
That's right.
Then why didn't you keep him there?
Protocol. Nothing we could do.
Yeah.
He wasn't a suspect then, and we had nothing to charge him with. We couldn't hold him.
Makes sense.
He didn't give us any new information. He didn't have much to say at all, really. No, I told you he vanished. Where are you headed?
Renju's house.
Don't bother. I had local cops search the place. They didn't find anything.
Where could he be?
I can see boss through my left eye. How about streaming the image in real time? I don't have a cell phone. Never care for them. But I can connect to any network in range. That's how I'm able to communicate with HQ. To Mizuki, I look like I'm talking to a Bluetooth. She doesn't see what I see. Yeah. You know, it's always a weird thing when you see people talk on the streets. They are obviously talking to someone in particular, like they're talking on the phone. But they don't have the phone on hand, they are just talking to what I assume is the microphone. It's hidden somewhere, I don't know. With the earplugs and such. That has always been a little weird to me.
Alright, boss. Let me know if you find something.
You too. Keep me in the loop.
Alright.
Where the hell did Renju go?
Ooh, question of the decade. Question of the century. Question of the game, actually. The question of the adventure. In similar fashion to how I kept asking myself, where the fuck is Quark? In Virtuous Last Reward. That's gonna be the question that we're gonna keep asking in this adventure.
Sun poke?
Eh?
What?
Sun poke. Or something.
Oh, Sunfish Pocket?
Renju was telling me about that place. It's a maid cafe that he runs.
Well, you should know about that, Mizuki. You've been frequenting that place too, right?
I found it.
At least that's what I know.
Approximately 6.2 miles north-northeast. In Akihabara.
Alright, well, let's go there. Might as well. Actually, we do know from the other timeline that he's also looking for Iris. Like, one of these days. Either day 3 or day 4. Thing is, though, I doubt that Date would be able to use that information. He is not like Sigma that is able to...
Can't be.
You gotta be kidding me.
Renju.
Okay, this is getting weird. First, we thought that Iris was dead at one point. And then, after doing So's Somnium, she was alive. And now we have this. We have Renju dead in this timeline after talking to Mizuki, after helping her. Whereas last time we weren't able to help Mizuki, and we didn't find his dead body here, that's for sure. And now we do, after helping Mizuki. Huh.
You look awful. Have you been sleeping any?
And we haven't done anything significantly different from the other timeline for us to have this outcome. Unless, like, once again, it is because the Sync machine. We did something different and, well, once again, it kind of feels like we are in a totally different timeline right now. With some things that have changed in the past that we haven't logically did, but somehow it happened.
My best friend was murdered, boss. I don't have it in me to sleep right now.
Alright. Pewter, what do you have to say about this? You seem troubled, Pewter.
2 murders, one right after the other. How could I not be?
Any thoughts on the culprit?
Renju had his left eyeball removed.
Right. Shoko too.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer. You're missing your left eye.
Actually, hold on a second. Huh. Okay, I do have one suspect in mind. But it kinda depends on when Renju died. If Renju died just last night, and a lot of time has passed between us finishing Sync Machine and when we discovered Renju's body, if a lot of time has passed between those, then I can imagine somebody who would have done that. But if Renju died a long time ago, then once again we're dealing with parallel timelines here.
So you steal them from others. I'm kidding. Only a joke.
Yeah.
I'm too tired for your jokes right now, Pewter.
Actually, you lost your eye 6 years ago, correct?
Yeah, indeed.
Yes, but I don't remember anything from back then. I lost my eye and my memories.
I was transplanted into your empty eye socket a year later. We have been together for more than 5 years.
Indeed. Why are you here anyway?
Am I not allowed to be here?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I was here first. I was just talking to the boss about Renju's murder.
Alright, boss. Level with us here, about Renju.
You were the first on the scene, so you know this better than anyone, but Renju was murdered.
Okay, well, do you have anything on him? Any autopsy report?
No way this was a suicide. And the fact that his left eye was removed tells me that this was the same killer as Shoko.
A serial killer.
The new Cyclops killer.
What?
That's the nickname that's been spreading around headquarters.
New?
Yes, several years ago.
Pewter.
There is no point in hiding it from him. He would find out on his own eventually. It's all over the news. These murders have gone viral, so to speak. The killings from 6 years ago have continued. The Cyclops killer is back.
6 years ago? Is that what you were talking about, boss?
Fine. I suppose you deserve to know.
Alright. Lay it on us, boss. Tell us.
We have a name for it down at HQ. The original Cyclops serial killings, to distinguish it from this new one. It was 6 years ago in October. 4 bodies were found in the mountains of Akikawa Valley.
But the decomposition of the corpses were all at different stages. They were each killed sometime during May to September of that year.
But they did have 2 things in common. They were all young women, and...
Each corpse was missing their right eyeball, pulled out posthumously.
Okay, is there any connection between all of them? Did they know each other? Cyclops.
A few days after the corpses were discovered, the killer sent a statement to the press. I killed them, and they are now my dear companions. Something like that.
Oh boy.
He signed the statement under the name Cyclops. Hence the name, the Cyclops Killer.
The Cyclops is a mythological race of one-eyed giants. According to Greek myth, they are the children of Uranus, god of the sky, and Gaia, goddess of earth. Cyclops were known for their outstanding strength and smithing ability.
So the letter to the press wasn't a fake? It was the real killer?
And now apparently they are they have a second profession of serial killers.
Yes, it had to be.
A picture of one of the victims right after she was killed was sent along with the letter.
Was this Cyclops captured?
No, in 6 years we never got a single trace.
So maybe Cyclops is responsible for these murders as well.
That's 6 years after all that. He did nothing up until now. And now he's starting his killing spree once more? For what reason?
No, that's impossible.
Why?
For one, the original Cyclops killer only killed women. Renju doesn't fit that profile.
You're thinking that Renju did it?
Second, all of the victims had their right eyes removed. But Shoko and Renju...
We're missing their left eye.
No.
The timing of the eye removal is also inconsistent. The original Cyclops killer removed the eyes after the victims were killed. But Shoko and Renju were both still alive.
Well, it's not out of the realm of possibility that the original serial killer just changed his tactic or something like that. Maybe. But there is still the possibility that we're dealing with a copycat.
But even so, you can't say for sure this isn't our guy. Maybe they're just doing things a little differently now.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well, Date. There could also be a possibility as well.
Or do you have another reason?
I'm sorry, Date, I can't say anymore.
Why?
Bullshit, you can't.
It's a national secret.
National secret, you say, eh?
How can it be a national secret?
Date, please, forget about it.
Well, how can we forget about it, boss?
I told you already, you don't need to know anything about that case to investigate this one.
Well, are we sure?
The criminal for this case and the case 6 years ago are not the same.
Well, I'm not convinced about that.
Iba, bring up all investigation records of the original Cyclops serial killings.
I already had a look through the database while you were talking. Unfortunately, I found no relevant information. I also did not discover anything of note on the internet. Only amateur theories. All lacking credibility and evidence.
Let me guess, Ada was one of them as well?
Damn it.
Okay. I guess this means that we are on our own as once more, Date. What happened to Mizuki?
She's sleeping at the hospital.
She's back to that state once more, I guess.
They're going to give her counseling after she wakes up.
I see.
Her mother and her father.
Yeah. Once more, it is gonna be a lot more difficult to talk to her, man. And I kind of wanted to have her in our investigations, you know, get to know her a lot more, but I guess not.
I hope she'll be okay.
Yeah, I hope so too. Any other information?
That's all we have for now.
All right.
Special Agent Date, we need you to continue your work.
Right. I think I'll head back to where Renju was found. Sunfish Pocket.
Date, you're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep before you continue your investigation?
I'm fine. Let's go, Iba.
Understood.
Alrighty then, let's get to it.
Date, the vehicle is accelerating 2% slower than usual.
Wait, Mizuki's with us?
Did you put anything in the trunk?
No?
What about the back seat?
Back seat?
Mizuki!
Hey, watch out! Eyes forward, stupid.
Ah, Jesus, Mizuki. Mizuki climbed up to the front and sat in the passenger seat. Yeah, I was about to say, I saw Mizuki on the rear mirror, and then I didn't see anybody in the front. What the hell was that? I thought that she was at the hospital. Mizuki! How are you doing?
Well, I can still talk this time.
Yeah, surprisingly. I thought that you would get... that he would once more be affected by this.
Maybe I'm just getting used to it.
Okay, that's definitely not something that you should say, Mizuki. Come on.
Mizuki's psychological wounds have been healed by the sink.
Unless you want to become a detective and all that you would get used to this sort of stuff, but still, we're talking about your father and your mother. Don't say that. What are you doing here?
I ditched the hospital. They're probably freaking out over there right now.
Yeah, no surprise.
I'm taking you back.
No, don't! Nothing will change if I stay at the hospital all day. You're going to investigate, right? Take me with you. I can help.
Okay. I cannot complain about that, but still, I hope that you're fine,
How is
Mizuki.
a little runt like you gonna be any help?
I'm Renju's daughter. Maybe I'll notice something you don't. Something only his daughter would know.
She's got a good point there, Tate.
I don't know.
My daddy was killed. I can't just stay at the hospital.
Fine. Don't say I never did anything for you.
You're going to take me along?
Yep.
Just promise not to interfere with the investigation.
Got it.
Alright. How did he even get here in the first place?
It wasn't locked. I just opened the door. I've been here for like 10 minutes. None of these doors have auto locks. I know you like old cars, but you gotta lock the doors.
You should be a little more apologetic for someone who just got caught breaking into my car.
Mizuki does raise a valid point. If you are not more serious about security, you should consider replacing the car altogether.
You two?
Hey, Date, what would happen if I grabbed the wheel and spun it super hard?
You should not do that.
We would spend the rest of our very short time together thinking about how stupid that was.
Don't even think about it. I mean, I know that you're immortal, Mizuki. We've seen you in action in a different timeline, trying to get all the soldiers with guns, and you were okay after that. But still, that is not immortal. Nice weather we're having, right?
If you have nothing to talk about, you don't have to say anything.
Fair enough.
You're an adult, shouldn't you know that already? If you start talking about the weather, it means you have nothing to say.
Damn. What a brat.
Eh. She's got a point there, chump. I'll have to catch the suspect.
No, it's more like I don't like sitting still and moping all day. I've grown out of my brooding, pretentious teenager phase.
Sure.
Odd thing for a preteen to say.
I mean, there's still the teen part out of preteen, so I guess that's half true.
Are you not aware of Mizuki's mental prowess? She is far more developed than her classmates. She is even reading psychology papers by Alfred Adler.
Sounds pretentious to me.
I mean, have you seen her lift, Date? Have you seen her lift, bro? She can lift. So...
You were talking to yourself again. I heard you. It's creepy. You should cut that out.
I was talking to Aiba out loud before I noticed Mizuki in the car. That must be what she is referring to. Right. That's gotta be awkward.
Mizuki is still unaware I exist?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I know there's no reason to hide it, since she already knows about Abyss.
So... I mean, still... Iris didn't know about the existence of Aiba in the other timeline. She knew so much about it, and yet we never really introduced Aiba to Iris, so... nah.
It's just... hard to explain. I won't say anything yet.
Understood. But I am ready to be introduced at any time. Just let me know when the time is right.
It's not a proposal, no need to be so formal. Shit, I said that out loud.
Date, I think you should go to the hospital.
No need, sweetie. No need.
Hey, about Renju. Do you have anything to tell me? Anything at all that might help?
Well, it's not about Daddy, but I heard from Daddy that Mom had a secret.
Shoko had a secret?
She did? What is Shoko's secret?
Did you know that Mom was the representative of an investment company?
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, I did.
That whole company was a big scam.
For really now?
Scam?
Well, I don't know the details. They start up a company to get people to invest in it, then shut it down on purpose and keep the money. She got really rich like that.
Shoko did this?
Again, I cannot say much about Shoko, but she does seem a bit questionable.
Yep.
I mean, I don't want to say anything bad about Mizuki's mother, like, right in front of her.
By herself?
No, dummy. Of course it was with other people. I saw gangsters there sometimes. If she ever got into trouble, she had them take care of it.
I am scanning all known crime databases, but I cannot find any reports referencing this. They must have been extraordinarily careful.
Anyway, I'm actually glad that you're okay, Mizuki.
I'm not okay.
So, you want to go back to the hospital? I'd be more than happy to drop you off.
That's not what I meant. Why are you always so pushy, Date?
I'm not pushy, I'm just worried.
You've got a weird way of showing it. Doesn't look like you're worried. You're just weird.
You've always got something smart to say, huh? You're just like Renju.
Date.
Alright, Tate, calm down there. Calm down, boy.
What about Daddy?
Nothing.
You have no tact, do you?
Yeah, he surely does not.
This is why you're single and always will be.
Ooh, burn. I mean, how old is he? Like, he was like 34, right? No, 30. Okay. And he's still single. At this point. And from what I've seen of Date, he surely does not have any tact whatsoever when it comes to women and such. Most of the time he looks at them, he uses his X-ray to see their bone structure, and that turns him on.
That's where you're wrong, kiddo. I look like a single father when you're around. Chicks love it.
Yeah, chicks love to see creepy old men hanging out with a 6th grader.
Hey, what are you implying?
Ooh, did I make you mad? Now I'm stuck in a car with an angry old creepy pervert.
Oh boy, now Mizuki has blackmail on us.
I am not an old creepy pervert. And even if you were my age, you're not my type.
Ew, I don't want to know about your type.
Hey, you started it.
Stupid old man.
Punk-ass kid.
Alright, let's just drop the subject. This is getting a little uncomfortable. Sunfish Pocket. Sunday, 10:33 a.m. Yusuke and I walked back into Sunfish Pocket.
Ah, Detective Date. Good to see you, sir. And this is...
Have you looked through the case file yet?
Oh, I am so sorry. She's the victim's...
Yes. Please let us through.
Alright, well, let's see. Beer kegs. Brandy's corpse was hung up by 3 wires. The wires were tied to 3 kegs. Ah, I see.
Each keg has a capacity of 20 liters. All 3 kegs were filled, and approximately 55 pounds each.
3 beer kegs on the floor. Each can hold 20 liters and weigh 55 pounds when filled with water. I see. Alright, Inspector, lay it on us. What's your name?
What?
I was asking for your name.
This has to be the same guy that we asked, like, in the first day of investigation. And now we're forgetting his name.
My name is Kagami.
Hey, what's up? What's up, Kagami?
It's Kagami. Kagami?
I still didn't get it. What's your name?
I told you it's Kagami. I told you my name like 5 times.
Nope, I immediately forgot. What was your name? Of course I remembered his name. Alright. His name is engraved in my mind. Indeed it is. His name is...
Hey you, what's your name?
Seriously? It's Kagami.
It's okay, you're ruining the joke over here.
Stop bugging him, it's rude.
Excuse you? My best friend, Kagami and I are having a conversation.
Yeah, don't spoil our fun.
What?
Oh, I guess that's intentional. Or is it? Okay, any leads?
No, we didn't find anything today. No, not these past few days.
I thought so.
Alright, well... maybe after this you should take a break or something.
Once this is over, get some rest, alright?
You too, Detective Date.
Alright. Another Inspector. I hope he finds some clues. We could have like a... we could also have like a drink together as well after this. If you want, Kagami. The Inspector is investigating something. I mean, why don't we have like a file for Kagami? I don't like right around here. Ah, yeah, there you go. Now we have the Inspector's file. Yay! Araya Kagami, male, 30, July 20. Profession, an officer working for the CSI unit of the MPD. Alright, well, you're doing God's work, Kagami. You're doing 10 times better than the rest of the CSI. Those fucking bastards. They're doing jack squat about this. He likes ear picks, dandelions, afros, kesaran, pasaran? What is that? I wonder. He dislikes people who don't remember his name. So I guess there's a lot of people that don't remember his name. Cilantro... Gingo? Yeah, I don't know what those are. Like, let me know what those are, ladies and gents, because I sure don't. Hobbies, train surfing, extreme ironing, skills pretending to be dead. Okay, that's an interesting skill over there. An expert inspector with remarkable skills. He was assigned to the new Cyclops serial killings. He's actually really cute when he takes his mask off, and he's single. No. I'm sure that you're gonna find somebody one day, Kagami. I mean, you're 30, right? From what I've seen. Yeah, he's 30. Yeah, you're still gonna find someone special one day, Kagami. Whereas for Date, I don't know. That's a little bit hard to reach. That he's gonna find somebody like ever. This oil drum must be some kind of interior decor.
The capacity of this oil drum is 200 liters. It weighs approximately 44 pounds when empty.
Let me check inside.
Oh my! It's the watch!
What?
There's something inside.
It's his watch! I stepped up to the drum.
This is the oil drum.
This is the kind of oil drum that has a lid, right?
Correct.
Let's open it.
Dun da da da!
This is the wristwatch Renju always wore.
Yeah, I guess so. It ties into the other timeline, which makes my theory a lot stronger when it comes to who killed Renju here.
No doubt about it. But how did this get here?
Somebody took it and then put it there. But why there? Huh. Whoever did this surely wanted us to find that watch, that's for sure. It's not that they wanted to get rid of the evidence, because if they wanted to, they would have done so somewhere else. And just wristwatch was inside the old drum. Unless whoever did that was an idiot and thought that they would be able to get rid of the evidence through that, but nah, I'm having serious doubt over here. I mean, it could be Oda, but otherwise, no. I think that our killer is a lot smarter than that. A chair. It has a 200-liter capacity and weighs 44 pounds empty. And this is the kind of oil drum that has a lid. Table. Cannot find any clues. Trident.
Spear?
It's a trident.
It more closely resembles a harpoon of sorts. I believe this is a trident.
Any chance this was used in the murder?
No. There are no traces of blood on the trident, and no indication that Renju was stabbed.
I mean, Mizuki would know a lot more about this. But okay, let's check the boxes and see about the dead mermaids. I looked inside a wooden box. There's nothing in there. Oh, they lied to us. They surely lied to us. Kitchen window. Nothing looks suspicious. Pictures. There are pictures of girls on display. Probably the girls that are working here.
What are you staring at? Creeper.
I agree.
Duh. Pictures of maids on display. Hey there, policeman. What's the status?
Nothing special.
Nothing special indeed, eh? This officer is guarding the doorway. Surveillance camera!
Did you get anything from the surveillance camera?
Camera-chan!
Unfortunately, no. All of the recordings from local surveillance equipment have been erased.
Huh.
What about backups?
There are none. Nothing was uploaded to the cloud either.
So there's no footage of the incident. Figures. It would have been way easier that way. If there were. The officer is guarding the doorway. Oh my, another trident over there. Okay. Evidence markers. It's a little marker that puts up to that's put up to track evidence at the scene. Yes, indeedy. Alright, Mizuki. Well, do you remember what you saw last night?
How could I forget? I'll never be able to get that image out of my head. Not until the day I die.
Okay, well, do you notice anything strange, maybe?
You were telling me earlier that you could spot things only a daughter would know.
I know what I said.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to remind her. You don't have to remind her of that, Date. Come on.
I'll tell you if I notice anything.
I mean, that's what she's trying to do here in the first place. You don't have to say that.
Did you hear me? I said I'll tell you if I see anything. Jeez, you're pushy.
Date.
Pushy men are seen as desperate. This is why no one likes you. Besides, Date? Never mind. Just do your investigation or whatever.
What was she gonna say?
Now is not the time to worry about such things.
I'm curious, though.
I thought I already told you. Sitting around rotting away in that hospital would be worse.
Still.
I know what you're trying to say. For a little girl to find her dad like that and then want to go back to the scene, I think it's totally weird, right?
Oh yeah, it is, actually. I'm not gonna deny that, Mizuki.
In fairness, it is also weird for an adult policeman to acquiesce such a request from a child.
But this is what I wanted. I didn't want to run away from it. I wanted to confront it.
Alright. Well, you definitely are a strong girl, Mizuki.
I didn't want to be weak.
I understand, sweetie. Mizuki's looking at the spot where we found Ranju.
Hey, are you doing okay?
Oh, sorry. Just staring.
If you're having a hard time, you can tell me.
I'm fine.